What's up, everybody? Here, welcome into another mock draft night. Tonight, I guess we're gonna do rounds. We're gonna pick from spots 1, 2, and 3. So this is gonna be tonight's early matchup of where we're going to play. This is gonna be a 12-team league. We will use Yahoo, and we're gonna try to get that one spot. And we got the one spot. There we go. It's a couple minutes here, 2 minutes till draft time. So, but guys, lots of cool things happen, right? So, tomorrow we got our Wednesday podcast, Sports Buffoons. That's going to be live. We're going to talk the NFC North preview with Mike and Jason. We got coming on Nick Bodkins, who's also helped me with the Buffoon and Bodkins, the Bodkins show. He's a Green Bay fan. He's going to come on and talk Packers for a little bit. We got Jeremy. Smoking Jeremy B is going to hop on for the Lions preview. And then Dan Brosnan, who does a lot of Let's Talk Sports stuff. He's a huge Vikings fan. He's going to come on and talk Vikings with us. And I'm hoping to get a Bears guy by tomorrow night. We also got to announce our live, our draft, big draft for Yahoo that we're all three in. We're going to announce the draft order, hopefully beforehand, either before or after. Depends what time we start. So, excited for that. Excited for things going there. But yeah, we'll get things rolling here shortly. Things to look at, guys. We got a bunch of resources in the description. Fantasy Football for the People has their rankings. Ryan Larson actually just did a Wagging Fantasy Football for best ball, how to play best ball, which I needed that because we got the big thing coming up this weekend, right? We're gonna do a big best ball draft. So I kind of read that article. I got some sites to visit as well as we get ready for that best ball draft. We'll probably pick that up here come Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, most likely we will do our first best ball draft. We're going to try. So we'll see how that rolls. I am going to use Underdog Fantasy. And you guys go sign up for Underdog Fantasy. Totally different than anything else. Like, it's not FanDuel like, it's not DraftKings like, it's actually kind of looks better. So be the first time for me. Go visit that. Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code LTS Larry Tom Sam. Make sure Let's Talk Sports gets credit for that. So excited for that. There's also Mikey's tool I'll be using for my regular fantasy drafts here, which is Basement Brood Fantasy Football. Excited for that. That's in the description. Just drop my name as a referral on that play. That's also in the description as well. So excited for another night tonight, though, of doing some mock drafts around. I got picks 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna start with 1 in the 12-man team league and go from there. I was playing ping pong tonight beforehand, so working up a sweat, drinking some beer, you know. You gotta work on something here. Like I said, don't miss out on tomorrow's show, though, guys. 8 p.m. Central. Sports Buffoons will be doing the NFC North Division preview. Excited for it. Lots of cool things to come. So, and then hopefully, this is a hopeful thing. I might be able to get Mike at least to stay around and help and do some mocks with us. So, I do plan on going live tomorrow night after the show as well. It's a fun time here. So, let's see if we can get this thing rolling. I don't see any auto picks in this one. That's good news. That's a lot of good news. All right, so we'll share a screen. Screen 1. Boom. There we go. All right, so pick 1. I mean, I'm going to go Jonathan Taylor. I think you got to go Jonathan Taylor in this spot at pick 1. Pick 1's going to be interesting, though. Like, pick 2 is kind of weird. You can go a bunch of different routes. Pick 3, another, depends what pick 1 and 2 does. I've seen Jonathan Taylor drop down to 3 and 4. I've seen Justin Jefferson and Cooper Kupp drop down to 5 and 6. A lot of running backs. It depends what your strategy is in the end. For me, guys, I'm a big. If I'm at 1, I'm going running back. If I'm at anything else, I'm probably hitting wide receiver. I don't have as much confidence as I did last year with McCaffrey, Eckler, Cook, Henry, Najee, Jones, Joey Mixon. I just don't have that kind of faith. I think there's too many good wide receivers. You got to go early on. You get a dominant wide receiver, well, then you're sitting pretty. So, like I said, I think we're going to go Jonathan Taylor first. I turn the Jeff sound off before it starts because it gets loud. We'll turn it back on after the first pick here. Turn on some lo-fi. We'll relax. All right, we're up, guys. Going. We're, like I said, first pick in a 12-man team league. We're going to go Jonathan Taylor as our first pick. So Jefferson and Kupp went after that. Last night there was a bunch of McCaffrey, Ecklers, Henrys. Like there was 5 running backs even at one point before a wide receiver went. Okay, there goes Henry. So McCaffrey goes at 5. And here's our streak. Chase. Let's see how this first round wraps up, and then we'll take a look ahead and see what to expect. Honestly, if Travis Kelce comes back around, you got to go Kelce at 2 for your second pick. But if he comes back around, most leagues he probably would go at the end of the first, if not the beginning of the second. You guys also remember Kamara sounds like he's not going to get suspended this year at all. So his court date's been pushed back. It sounds like if it happens anytime, it's going to be pushed back to next year. So I think he's available again for you. I think it's a good pick for the first round to go after. So Najee starts the second round. CD. It's about right. It's what I've been seeing. About 4 receivers go in the first round. See if Kelce goes here. Where are we at? Kelce's down there. There's still 4 auto picks. Yeah. I'm probably not getting him. Mike Evans has been a guy I've seen go around this 2 spot of the second round in the past few nights. Aaron Jones is actually going first round, so I'm kind of shocked he's there. Leonard Fournette, that's usual. So coming out to play, we can go a couple different routes. We can go Debo, we can go Javonte Williams, Mark Andrews, Tyreek. We'll probably end up with Mark Andrews in this one. Might as well. That way we get running back and tight end out of the way. I mean, we could do this one as a running back focus too. Yeah, see. Going into play here, we'll probably end up, Javonte. You know what? We're gonna go Javonte. And then we turn around and pick, and then we can go Mark Andrews. So now we got 2 solid running backs and a solid tight end right away. There's a lot of value wide receiver as well, guys. Like you should, if you're picking anything past the first, you probably should at least look at trying to get a value, somebody big here within the wide receiver ranks within the first 2 rounds. Again, each spot, there's a different strategy goes into play. You might have something set, but if you're not mocking, if you're not seeing who's there, you're going to have a hard time. I mean, I already know my league in Yahoo, we do 21 rounds, is going to have a hard time going into play. So I can only imagine, like, if you don't mock at all and you hop into a draft and you're, like, looking at these rankings and not using any tools, you're like, oh, well, we'll just pick him, and him. So it's a tough one. See, I could have waited and got Kyle Pitts and just got another receiver or running back. I got Mark Andrews. That's saying the third round is pretty good value. See, Pitts went into the third round as well. Josh Allen's already off the board. DJ Moore, guys. DJ Moore is going to could be a guy that drops in your stuff. Hey, what's up, little boxes? Thanks for joining it in. So let's see what happens here. Mike Williams goes. I'm curious if Mike Williams can stay healthy this year. God, he's gonna be such a weapon, man. He's gonna blow up. James Conner goes. Now on Fantasy Football for the People, currently James Conner is ranked ahead of Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon, DeAndre Swift, Aaron Jones, Leonard Fournette, Saquon, Ezekiel, Brees, Dalvin. I think Eckler, not Eckler or McCaffrey, but he's ahead of Henry. James Conner, and he explains that Monday night. So, oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. I had it on yesterday. Appreciate you reminding me. I had it on yesterday and I loved it. I didn't realize they had it till last night. So, one of my favorite modes for sure. Jalen Waddle goes. Oh man. Let's see what we're coming up on, guys. We got David Montgomery still there. We probably won't get none of these guys. So we're probably looking at Gibson, maybe Allen, J.K. Dobbins, sneaky pick right there. We could go Lamar, get our quarterback and pair it with Andrews, because you know it's going to be touchdown heaven there. Agreed. I always do dark mode. I just forgot about this one. I appreciate you. Lamar went. Here goes that pair. I don't know what we're sitting in the fourth and fifth here. We can go out and get our wide receiver one at Cortland Sutton. There goes him. I don't know if I'd do Allen Robinson, my wide receiver one. I'll probably go JK here. Kind of a nice little bet, and then go Cortland. Or I could go heavy running back or quarterback here. Herbert or Mahomes. No, not a super flex. The Yahoo League, that's my big one. We do IDPs and stuff like that. Pretty deep rostered. About 21 rounds is our draft. But no, not a super flex. I need to look into that actually, because I really would like to try different styles. All right, so we're gonna go Patrick Mahomes this round, and then we're gonna go Cortland Sutton as our WR1. What did he do? Is he questionable? I'll have to look that up later. Really? Okay. Well, you know what? I'll do a little research here during the day tomorrow during work and look into it. Maybe we can do one of those live. Changes the draft strat. See, I heard that on Best Ball. I just read something on Best Ball. Ryan Larison, one of our fancy guys for Let's Talk Sports and Sports Buffoons, he just did an article on Whack Me Fantasy where he talks about Best Ball, and it seems completely different than anything. Like I usually just do the snake draft. This year we're doing a dynasty style league in the Yahoo League. So that's kind of new for all of us, but I'd be definitely interested in the Superflex League. I feel like if you can get a few different stuff here, that'd be cool. Guys, just real quick here, if you're watching on Let's Talk Sports or Sports Buffoons channels, please like and subscribe. It helps out the channels, of course, and all that. If you're on Let's Talk Sports, please swing over to Sports Buffoons. Go like that and subscribe there. If you're on Sports Buffoons, same way. Go like and subscribe. It helps us out. I'm on both channels, so we share. It's fun time. Lots of cool content. So tomorrow night we're doing an NFC North preview with a bunch of guys I met through Let's Talk Sports, and then we're gonna do a mock draft after. So we'll see who sticks around. Judy, Metcalf, Damian Harris, Justin Herbert went. Yeah, I went Patrick Mahomes for the homer. Just so you guys know, I can't help it. Like he was there in the fourth. I feel like that's really late for Patrick Mahomes. I know in my Yahoo League, he's probably going to go probably around this late 1 spot, if not second round for sure. And that's the hardest thing with these mock drafts is I know, like my big league, it'll get messed up within the first 5 picks. Like all of this that I'm doing completely goes away. No, actually, so tomorrow, either before we start the North preview, NFC North preview, or after the NFC North preview, we're actually going to announce our draft order for the league live on the show. So tomorrow I will know, and we can have fun there. Joe Burrow went, Kyler Murray went, Amon-Ra St. Brown, man, that's a guy that's been dropping in the 8th, 9th, and 10th in the last few days. Great steal here. That I feel like it's a reach because you can get probably better value. All right, guys, so let's see where we're at. We got one wide receiver, a couple running backs. Very balanced team. Let's go Mooney. And then Sanders or Edmonds. You know what? We're going to go Sanders. You know he's going to get the carries and stuff this year. Okay, I think we're fine on running backs for a while. So we're going to focus probably heavy on receiver now. Unless there's a good value come up. So Miles Sanders, Russell Wilson, TJ Hawkinson. I could have gone different routes. So last few nights I've been drafting wide receiver heavy. Tonight, because I'm in that one spot, you might as well try to dominate the running back spot in this one spot. So definitely a lot different being in this spot. We'll see what I'm at 2 and 3. So tonight we're doing 1, 2, and 3, just so you guys know. So next time we do our next round, we'll do in the spot 2, and then after that, spot 3. Miles Sanders, Russell Wilson, TJ, Elijah Moore went, Thielen went, Dawson Knox, Zach Ertz, Rashad Penny, Dak. I was listening to a podcast that Mikey did from Basement Brood. Go check him out. He had one of the big Bills YouTubers on, and they were saying OJ Howard looked slow, like rough, which is surprising because I figured OJ Howard would be more effective in that Bills offense. So that's good news for Dawson Knox in this play. Dak, Clyde. I wonder if he tries to pair Rojo up later in the draft. Cordero went. So we're going 9 and 10, guys. 9 and 10. Michael Thomas is still there. Godwin's still there. Devonta. Definitely some guys out there. Brandon Ayuk. So, I know. It's such, like, you can get Jonathan Taylor, but after that, it's a big guessing game, essentially. You kind of know exactly where you're going for on one, like the overall one. But after that, whatever drops to you, right? Who knows what happens there? Christian Kirk's still there. Russell Gage, Alan the Lizard King. Definitely some value here, wide receiver. So I guess I can see trying to go running back heavy in the beginning. That's fair. Like this guy went 3, ends up with Brandon Cooks shot. He could probably ended up with better. I mean, that's a starter right there. Dalvin Cook, Aaron Jones, Breece Hall. He ended up with T-Mac and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Not bad for those two. There's another guy with 3 in a row. George Kittle, Jalen Hurts, Gabe Davis, Hunter Renfrow. Probably kidding. We'll see exactly where Tyler ends up in the projections. All right, let's take a look here. Ayuk, sorry, I'll say it right. Ayuk's supposed to start taking over this old Deebo Samuel's role, I heard. So I think we're going to go him. I never dropped 49ers. I can't believe I'm taking him now. He's actually in consideration. And we're going to go Devonta because opposite of AJ Brown, this guy's looking for targets. He's going to get his targets. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then round 10, we kind of do a free for all now because we got those guys. So let's see here. Really best value. I don't think Kirk lasts that long. Anybody I can pair with? Cortland Sutton, Russell Wilson's gone. Yeah, Wilson's gone. Mooney. I could go Justin Fields. I don't think he's gone yet. He might go this round, but I could go his route. I could go that route as a backup pair. Trey Lance. I could go that route. I'd say I probably go the routes or Fields. I probably go the Lance or Fields route, but I'll put Tua there just in case he's not there. He probably won't be. DeAndre Hopkins, guys. DeAndre Hopkins at 9. Chase Edmonds at 9. Such good takes right there. Oh my. Melvin Gordon even. Do you guys really believe in your fantasy drafts right now? Do you really believe Aaron Rodgers is going to go all the way down past the 5th round? I just don't believe that in most leagues. Yes, he's ADP there, sure, whatever. I just don't believe that somebody in your leagues doesn't take him in the first 3 rounds. As soon as they see Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes off the board, and Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, then somebody's going to reach for Aaron Rodgers. You know it. You know what's going to happen. Kyler Murray, a Dak, a Jalen Hurts, so Lamar. Trey Lance off the board. Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry is actually my backup tight end I wanted, so there goes that. But we got other backup tight ends. All right, we're almost up here. Let's take a look what players are around. Christian Kirk, a starter. And we're going in to the bottom of the 10th. Tell me he goes. He has to leave here. Thank you. I don't think I'd take him, but somebody had to. Let's see here. Kadarius Toney. I think it's going to be sneaky good here. And we'll take Albert. No, let's see. I don't have a problem with Albert here. Russell Wilson doesn't throw to tight ends. Jimmy Graham, Gerald Everett, it don't matter who it is. He doesn't throw to tight ends. So we're going to pop down here. We're actually going to take, what did I take? I think Chase Claypool, right? Or Kadarius Toney. So we'll take Alexander Madison. Because you already know Cook's getting hurt. You're not worried about Rodgers after he lost Adams? No, dude. This is Aaron freaking Rodgers, for God's sakes. This is a guy that's going to turn in 3 wide receivers on this team, 2 number 1 receivers, or make it look like they're number 1. I'm not worried about them all. He has a 7th round guy or 6th round guy he really likes a lot. He's got some young guys out there. It's Aaron Rodgers. He does this year in, year out. The year Devontae Adams was there, he didn't have anybody big to really mess with. So after Cobb left, and then Jordy left, I'm not worried about it. Rodgers will get it right. Most accurate quarterback around. As long as the guys listen to him, they'll be fine. All right, we got 4 running backs, 5 wide receivers. So we can go. How many quarterback? I got just 1 quarterback, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go. So we get one of the quarterbacks here, and then we'll hit up a tight end. Gesicki, Everett, Hooper. I'm not like Ingram. I'm worried about his durability. See, Noah Fant's there in tight end. He could be one. Hayden Hurst, Cincy, CJ. Don't forget about what's his name? Tyler Conklin. And I forgot Tyler Crawford of San Francisco. Like I said, OJ Howard has not been looking good. I wouldn't mess with him even. Maybe in a deep league, but not really high there. Kyle Rudolph, guy that's going really low as well. Okay with those. She got see late guys, James Robinson, but that's a big injury if kind of deal. Like, is he really healthy coming into play? Sure, he's competing, but can he sustain that competition? Can he sustain that efficiency? That's the big key. That's a big if going into play. Carter and Julio, guys. Why? I don't understand why Julio's getting drafted anymore. Because you don't know what's happening. He might be, I don't know, he may not be decent at all. It might be a Tennessee style from last year. Who knows? Of course, Justin Fields goes. That's fine. We'll figure life out there. Irv Smith Jr. is another guy that maybe you don't pick at 11 or 12. Maybe you pick him at 15, 16 if you're in a deep league. Just because you don't know the injury concern. Devontae Parker. Heard he's doing really great. Possibly should be the one. Michael Gallup, another guy that you can get late. Sky Moore, another guy you can get late. The Sky Moore, rookie for wide receivers, he has been running with the ones. He is probably going to be, if anybody's going to replace a Tyreek style player, it's going to be Sky Moore, guys. MVS, a guy that's going to catch a big yardage balls. May not lead the team in targets or anything, but he's going to be the big yardage guy. Ronald Jones, a guy. I mean, all it takes is one injury to Clyde. Rojo's in. Matt Ryan, efficient. He's going to be efficient. We're going to go Matt Ryan. And then we'll go. I think you got to go Joseki here. He's going to be the guy that ends up getting a bunch of touchdowns, possibly. And we got, so the last two spots, guys, are kicker and defense. So we'll pick a random kicker. It's the stuff that you already know that you guys can just play in and out, unless you have Justin Tucker or Harrison Butker. You can really swap out guys come into play. The two I had last year were Yun Ho Koo and Jason Sanders. Jason Sanders fell off when Miami couldn't find the end zone, and then they started finding the end zone after I dropped him. Someone picked him up. I picked up Yoho Koo. That's when they started finding not the end zone, but the red zone, and be able to get in field goal range. So, and I don't know if you guys heard the rumor. I heard who is it coming back? So I can find him. I can't remember. The kicker that was really bad for Dallas is possibly coming back into play. Probably because it's cheaper. It's pretty bad. Come on, baby. All right, sorry. We'll go back here. So Isaiah Spiller, Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones went. Ugh, that's a rough one. Is he pairing him with anybody? Doesn't even pair with. Nah, that's a bad pick. Oh, Jameis, guys. Even with that ankle injury, I'd still take Jameis between 11 and 13 for sure. I'm not. I can't imagine it's that bad for him. No connection there. Jarvis Landry, another guy that's going late that could be effective this year. Kind of a wait and see thing, right? With that, just because Chris Olave is looking good, Michael Thomas is looking really good. Jarvis Landry could be the third option once again in his own offense. So we'll see what happens. Jared Goff. I heard Jared Goff has been looking good. A lot of chemistry issues I've been hearing as well. So hopefully he's getting that figured out there. Oh, wait here. Pop onto some Twitter here. See if there's any breaking news. Oh yeah, Taysom Hill went to tight end. I totally forgot about that. I'm actually really surprised on that. Adam Shaheen went to Houston. Interesting. Sounds like Mac Jones is having some fun time with Bill Belichick. Just maybe some chemistry issues. Yep, nothing big there. Sky Moore went, so we'll go Prater. Turn around, get a defense. Baltimore's there, so you can't go wrong. Baltimore is always good to have. Cool. So we'll finish this out. We'll view some projections, some standings. Take that with a grain of salt if you want. And then we'll hop into the next round. We're going to draft in spot two of a 12-man league next round. Look at all the guys still here, though. DJ Chark could have a big year. Garrett Wilson for the Jets. Rondale Moore. Michael Gallup still hanging out there. What else we got? Deshaun still hanging out there. You never know what's going to happen on the Deshaun thing. You really don't. Let's see here. Michael Duvernay. I've heard some good things there. Chark, Rondale Moore. Sammy Watkins, who's hurt, or actually, I think he's back in practice. The guy that could be a great late payer for Aaron Rodgers. Josh Palmer, Donovan Peoples-Jones. Again, Robert Tonyan on the deep league. Great pick for late. I heard Jahan Dotson is extremely doing really well for Washington when Carson Wentz gets him the ball. KJ Hamler, that's a guy to look for, guys. KJ Hamler, with Tim Patrick out. Jared Jeudy kind of iffy on what's going to happen there. Cortland Sutton with his injury history. KJ Hamler could become a viable weapon for your team. You can get him really late. Jamison Crowder, another one. Tolbert, another one. If you're concerned about trying to get guys late, don't be, because there's a lots here still. KJ Osborne. Oh, I heard Terrence Marshall Jr. is doing pretty decent. Rojo's still there. For whatever reason. Yeah, there's still so much left here. Rashad White, Mark Ingram. I mean, if you're in a deep league, like, there's a lot of value. I feel like there's almost too much value at places. All right, let's look at standings, guys. Here, doing a recap of our draft. Look at that. This is the first time I finished in the top 3 here in projections. And I picked out one today. So let's take a look at my team. Patrick Mahomes, Cortland Sutton, Darrell Mooney, Jonathan Taylor, Javonte Williams, Mark Andrews, Miles Sanders, Brandon Ayuk, Devonta, Kadarius Toney, Alexander Madison, Matt Ryan, and Mike Gesicki. You know, that's not too bad of a team. Very balanced. Quarterback's going to get you lots of points. You're going to get high targets from out wide receivers. Jonathan Taylor's going to run the ball over people. Javonte has to split reps with Melvin Gordon. That could be one. Mark Andrews, we all know, is going to be a touchdown magnet. Miles Sanders might get his first rushing touchdown this year. Might. I'm going to put that into play. Debo Samuel's old role is probably going to go to Brandon. AJ Brown on the side at Devontae. Kadarius Toney, sneaky pick when he can get the ball from Daniel Jones. And then waiting for Dalvin Cook to get hurt for Alex Amir. Not too bad of a team. Not too bad. Let's look at Ryan's team, the guy who finished first. So he's got Matthew Stafford, Keenan Allen, Juju Smith-Schuster, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Irv Smith Jr., Antonio Gibson, Amari Cooper, Adam Thielen, Kareem Hunt, Robert Woods, Devontae Parker, Jameis Winston. I like his quarterbacks. I like the combo there. I like Keenan there. I like the Juju pick because Juju is going to probably lead the team in targets. Well, maybe second. Travis will probably lead the team in targets. But you got two running backs, as long as they stay healthy, could dominate some. Antonio Gibson's a great backup going into play. Kareem Hunt, if he doesn't become a problem. And you got a few wide receiver ones, wide receiver twos between Cooper, Thielen, and Woods, and Parker. So not bad. Not a bad draft. Let's look at the last guy, right? Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. Hey, that's a good combo right there. Jared Jeudy, depending if he, actually can play all the games and become effective. Nick Chubb, Cam Akers. Cam Akers, I worry about that coming back from that injury yet. Even though he played in the last year, I still worry about that. If he's going to be the same after Achilles. Schultz, good pick. Clyde, if he can stay healthy. Michael Thomas is looking great. DeAndre, look at this combo. You're going to hit week 6, week 7. You're going to start these guys big time. Odell, if he comes back healthy. MVS, Mostert, not bad. Not awful for Noah. He has potential to probably finish about mid in that place. So, cool. So, all right, guys. So, we're going to back out and see if we get this 2 spot. We got the 2 spot. 20 seconds. That's what I like. Quick draft. Not quick during the draft, but quick getting in. So, we'll switch this back. All right, guys. Real quick. Throwing this out there. Tomorrow night, we're doing a NFC North preview. We got Nick Bodkins of the Bodkins Show hopping on to talk Packers. We got Jeremy B talking on Lions. And then we got Dan Brosnan of the fan club. He's hopping on to talk Vikings for us. And I'm still working on a Bears guy. I think I can get one. I'm still waiting on a response. So hopefully I can get that guy. And then we're also going to release our Yahoo Live draft order, or a draft order live on the show. So stick around there. Make sure you guys check out too Let's Talk Sports. If you're not already on it, please subscribe. Go to Let's Talk Sports if you're on the Sports Buffoons account right now. If you're on the Sports Buffoons, go to Let's Talk Sports. Please like and subscribe to the video. Helps both channels out. Helps us keep doing this kind of content. Helps us a lot with fantasy stuff. So excited for that. A lot of the fantasy tools in the description below. Make sure you go check those out. Drop the appropriate promo codes. Underdog dropped LTS Larry Town Sam in the promo code, and then basement Brood Fantasy Football Mikey's tool. Make sure you drop my name in the referral link. So, and that's also in the description. Lots of cool stuff happening. We're also doing get ready for pregame shows on Let's Talk Sports. So I'm super excited for that. I'm going to try to run the Sunday show. So super excited. All right. Let's pop in back here. All right, we're in the 2 spot. Anything can happen in this 2 spot, right? Somebody can decide to skip over Jonathan Taylor and go Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp at 1. If they do that, we go JT right away. No problem. If they go JT, then we're going to go straight actually to Cooper Kupp. I feel like Cooper Kupp's probably going to be the safer bet, not really the safer bet, the better bet coming into play at 2 than Justin Jefferson. But we'll see what happens here. 50 seconds. 50 seconds. And this might be a little bit different. You know what? I might try something here where I go maybe wide receiver first round if JT goes first. Maybe I do one of the wide receivers at Cooper Kupp. Maybe we'll pick a running back or two. We'll go back to receiver, maybe a tight end. We'll see exactly who drops there and try to see if we can get some high value guys going into play. 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds. And if you guys out there want me to pick at a certain spot during the show, let me know. Make sure you put it in the comments. I do read the comments. I will be glad to pick at your spot coming into play. So just leave that in the comments and we'll do that on the show if you want to see exactly who might be there or around the time you pick. All right. Kendall's on the clock. JT or Jefferson or Kupp. Cooper Kupp it is, guys. Cooper Kupp at 2 is what I'm going with. Andre, anything can happen there at the 3 spot. You can go McCaffrey, you can go Jefferson, you can go Henry, Eckler. Anything can happen. Look at that. McCaffrey and Henry, Eckler. So Jefferson, guys, with that 2 spot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 6 spot for Justin Jefferson. And that happened in one of my early drafts I did. I got him at the 5 spot, Justin Jefferson. Pumped for that. Najee. Najee, Dalvin. And I might be able to pair up the Cooper Kupp Stafford connection in the 8th. So that's the round little circle. It's the 8th to try to get Stafford. Stephon Diggs. Oh. Wow. So Aaron Jones went in the 2nd round last time. Now he's going in the 1st. Devontae went in the 1st round. Now he's going in the 2nd round. CD's been about the same where he's at every time. Mike Evans. Nick Chubb. I think Nick Chubb went in the 1st round last time too, so kind of a big bounce around for him. And a guy that could be worth the value where he's at because of Kareem Hunt. If Kareem Hunt becomes a pain, they may just let it be and not pay him. So Leonard Fournette. Debo at the 5 spot. All right, let's see. Let's try to get a preview coming to play. If Kelsey 6 around, I'll totally grab him. If not, we might drop down here and actually grab Tyreek Hill. But that depends if Kelsey's there. Actually, I might go Javonte Williams. on, baby. Yeah. I wanted Kelsey. We're gonna go Williams. We're gonna go ahead and just go running back here. Let's see if Tyreek drops to that third spot, which he did. I'm not gonna go injuries. I don't want to go injuries this time. Tyreek, Javonte, Cooper Kupp. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's not bad here. This Kendall over here racking up here. Solid quarterback, 2 running backs, not a bad spot. I like that team probably the most so far. This guy's a Green Bay fan. He has to be, right? James Conner goes. Michael Pittman Jr. Michael Pittman Jr. is going early. If I remember tomorrow, I'll try to print some stuff out for rankings and stuff. I'm kind of waiting for his Ryan Larison's up to date on fantasy football for the people.com rankings to update. Once he does that, I'll print some out. We'll have it. I'll use it on paper so I can work on crossing stuff out, get some copies. So, but I'm waiting for the update to happen. Should be, I think, this week on it. Terry McLaurin. That's another guy that's been, I feel, dropping a lot. Jeff Driscoll. What? Am I missing something here? Look at this here. We're gonna pull up Houston. What's their depth chart like? I use Orlads on depth chart. Jeff Driscoll isn't even in the tight end ranks. He's third quarterback. There's some. I'll have to look that up later. That's fishy. Sutton was the fourth, Gibson. So what we got? What we got value wise? Oh, ETN's there, Dobbins here. That's a big toss up there. Which one do you go about? Probably the guy that's going to get the most targets. ETN, guys. I might be able to get away with ETN and Dobbins. We'll see what happens. We're going to do it, guys. JK. That's the PPR machines right there. ETN, JK, Javonte, Tyreek, Cooper Kupp. PPR machines. All right, so Justin Herbert. So Justin Herbert has usually been going before Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes, but looks like Lamar went before Justin Herbert. And that's not an auto pick on Lamar. So we'll see here. AJ Dillon. Josh Jacobs. Guys, we are in round 5, so please like and subscribe to the channels. If you're on Let's Talk Sports, please like and subscribe and swing over to the Sports Buffoons, like and subscribe as well. Vice versa, if you're on the Sports Buffoons, like and subscribe and swing over to the Let's Talk Sports channel network, and please subscribe there too. So partnership, very close, do a lot of things on both channels. So lot to come too on the Let's Talk Sports. Brandon Cooks, Juju in the 5th this time. Usually it's been going in the 6th or 7th, so I feel like it's getting earlier and earlier for him. I don't know. I picked AJ Dillon yesterday as my RB1 at the last draft, and I don't think I'm going to do that ever again. Like, he'd have to be I'd have to be in the 1st round, and he had to be the 5th, 6th round as my RB3. At least at the furthest top is RB3. I just don't feel like you can have AJ Dillon as your RB1. I just don't see that happening. Juju, Joe Burrow, Dalton Schultz. See what happens. So I'm 2-2. No, I'm 3-2. I probably focus wide receiver for a minute, unless there's somebody else running back wise I can grab. This is new for me. I usually have been literally receivers in the first 5 rounds. So having some running backs mixed in, I'm trying a different method here. But also, when you're drafting at 1 and 2 currently, you kind of go running back because that's where your value's at. You got to adjust. Hollywood Brown, Jerry Jeudy, Kyler Murray. Again, Aaron Rodgers won't drop until the 10th. Rashad Bateman went. See what we got. Amon-Ra St. Brown's there, and Amari Cooper, John Mooney. I'll probably go Amon-Ra, but I'm going to go Mooney on this next one. Target machine right here, Justin Fields. But last year he finished with 172 or 179, 81 receptions, 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. I think that probably be his target, but I think this gets more and this gets more. Not too bad. I like my team so far. I don't like this Clyde pick there. Again, just injury history, injury concern on this Clyde pick. But other than that, I do like this guy's team here. I like mine though. For PPR, I love my team right now. Guys are going to get receptions out of the backfield. Who's going to be worked in the backfield? Guys should be used on more of the slant. Who's going to be target machines as well between the receivers here. I'm loving it. Hawkinson went. He was actually my next guy. It's all right. See, Michael Thomas this time goes in 7th. I think last time he went in the 9th, I want to say. 9th or 10th. Stuff to just consider. Stuff that guys are dropping that low. Again, might be different in your draft. It's going to be sure as hell different in my Yahoo draft when it comes time. It is every year for me, so... Trey Lance is gone. Wilson, Dak, Jalen, Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a good pick at 7 there. Good pick at 7. Melvin Gordon, finish it out. Maybe next week here we can get on Sleeper, and I can get some people in there, some community stuff going. So we'll cross that bridge coming into the next week. Buffalo defense is off the board. Looks like the next 4 auto picks. Mark Cooper's still in there, guys. Cooper, who possibly could be a great late steal in the draft. Oh, we were trying to get Matt Stafford. What are we at? 8? It's Matt Stafford time, guys. Told you I want to pair that up with Cooper Kupp here. Come on, baby. Get Stafford. Pretty sure I say 8th round too. It's a lock for Stafford. God, but Cooper's there. Do I chance it? I mean, this was just a mock draft. I'm already like somewhat stressed. Now I gotta go Stafford. I'm going Stafford. I'm not concerned about his injury. Of course, they take my tight end. Christian Kirk's there. Alan Lazard, Russell Gage. We're gonna go Smith though. I really like Smith here, but I like Brandon. We're gonna go Brandon here. PPR machine this year. I got that Stafford Kupp connection. All right, so I'm done on wide receivers. Obviously, we're going only 15 rounds, so I would go more receivers in my regular league, which is 21 rounds due to IDPs. But in a deep bench, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play the 15 round limitations. So we'll see where we're at here next. Because, I mean, look at that. Christian Kirk's there, Gage, Lizard King, Tyler Lockett, Smith. So many good ones. Let's see if we can go one more. No, I don't even need to go to running back. I need to go tight end, I think. Everybody loves Albert. I don't love the Denver pick. I don't love Russell Wilson throwing to tight ends because it's not going to happen. Give me the Higbee connection. Smith went. It's all right. Take the Higbee connection. We'll go one more tight end, actually. Hunter Henry. We're going to go Hunter Henry. I could have done anything, really. I could have done Cousins, Rodgers, Carr, whatever. It don't matter. I just don't think Rodgers drops all the way down to 10 and 11. Kirk Cousins, same thing. I don't see it happening. So here we're going to go quarterback, running back. Oh my God. I do got Mooney, so we'll go Fields for that. And then draft and lit, guys. I got a. It's hard not to go Rojo here. Yep, we're gonna go Rojo. Now we'll do kicker and defense here. So we'll do kicker and defense, and then we're gonna do one more mock draft before we end the night. We're gonna go ahead and do pick 3 at a 12-man draft. I did 3, I think, last night too, but we're gonna do 3 again. See exactly who's there and stuff. Tomorrow, knowing that we're gonna have our Yahoo or the big Yahoo live thing, fantasy league, we're gonna have our draft picks tomorrow. So we'll probably mock at that spot tomorrow night for a couple, and then we'll resume on our spots on maybe Thursday, and then come this weekend, guys. Friday we might practice draft ball, our best ball, and then Saturday we'll probably get into play on that. So we might. I think we're gonna try to do a best ball on Saturday. And I plan on being as live as many times as I can between now and the big weekend at the end of the year. So, or end of the month. Prater, team defense. We'll probably end up with, if I had to guesstimate, probably Kansas City. That's probably what's going to happen. I guess I'm at the 2 spot, so maybe Green Bay. Green Bay it is. Hooper, Everett, look at this, guys. Brevin Jordan. Why am I missing that one? Oh, Houston Texans. That's who's going after. Okay. But that's still second to Pharaoh Brown. But he must be. Let's see here. Oh, he's on the list for second-year breakouts. Hey, this Brevin Jordan guy, we might keep an eye out too. Sounds like he might be a second-year breakout guy from what I'm seeing from a lot of spots. So, hey, we'll keep an eye out. See what happens here during preseason ball. I'll pick up here. Here we go, guys. Come on. All right. First, we're going to see what players are out there. All players. Tannehill, Jones, Wentz, Wilson, Mariota, Deshaun, Trubisky. So we'll just kind of break it out here. Quarterbacks. Still a good chunk there. Wide receivers. Gallup, Sky Moore. Sky Moore was going yesterday in the 11th and 12th rounds. Now he's not even getting drafted. Stuff changes every day. Duvernay, Garrett Wilson, DJ Chark, who I heard lots of great things about. Rondell Moore. Rondell Moore was going the 8th yesterday. Now he's not even getting drafted. What? How things change all the time. Johan Dodson is having such a time in training camp. Hamler, again, I just said it. This guy is going to get playing time, and he is going to be effective. Jameson Crowder. It's insane. Running backs. McKissick, Gus Edwards, Khalil, Spiller. I was drafting Spiller in the 6th, 7th round on Sunday. Now he's going undrafted. Rashad White, another guy that's been drafted a lot, now undrafted. Raheem Mostert. Kenyon Drake, who's coming back at what's his face? Josh Jacobs. Isaiah, watch for Isaiah, guys. Deep league, I would take him. I wouldn't take him in a regular, like under an 18 round league. I still wouldn't take him. Sony Michelle, a guy I would probably take. Man, there's a lot of stuff coming to play. Tight ends, Tunyon, deep league. Noah Font, Hayden Hurst, Cincy now, guys. Remember that. Taking over for CJ. CJ is still there. Evan Ingram's still there if you really want to take the chance. Janu. Where are you at here? Where are you at? Tyler Conklin. And I know he didn't go. Kyle Rudolph didn't go. Kate Otten, another guy maybe if you're in a deep league to look at as well. All right, let's check our standings, guys. We finished 6th this time in projected stats. What's our 2021? 6. Okay, so we finished about even. We'll review our team. Stafford, Cup, Tyreek, Javonte, Etienne, Higbee, J.K., Amani, Mooney, Ayuk, Hunter Henry, Justin Fields, and Rojo. Pretty much a PPR team is what I'm seeing. I'm okay with that. Let's see what the number 1 is here real quick. Josh Allen, Allen Robinson, Davis, Taylor, Elliott. This is what team I loved. It was Ertz, Clyde, Ramon Stevenson, Renfro, Lizard King, Winston, Brevin Jordan, Tolbert. That's pretty solid. Mark Andre, Herbert, Pittman Jr. I don't like that pick, where he took him at least. Bateman, McCaffrey, Gibson, Kelsey, Edmonds, Lockett, Rodgers, Olave. Stay healthy. This could be a decent team. So, but yeah, that's pick two of a 2-man league, guys. So let's see if we can get into 3 real quick here. Oh, no, I don't want that one. Oh, let's see. Nope. Leave draft. 3, baby. All right, so we'll start in 25 seconds. 25 seconds, we're going to pick in spot 3 of a 12-man. As we wait here, good time, guys. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like. If you're on the Let's Talk Sports channel, please swing over to Sports Buffoons. Like the Sports Buffoons channel and subscribe as well. If you're on the Sports Buffoons channel, vice versa, go like the Let's Talk Sports channel. And make sure you subscribe to that. Hit the bell because he does daily shows every day. And we have a lot more coming into play. Fantasy Football University show 2 is on Thursday. 4 or 5 different fantasy guests coming into play, including our own Mike Settle for the Sports Buffoons. Thursday, I think it is, or maybe it's Sunday. I don't remember. Coming to play, but there's 3 total shows left. 4 in all. Sunday was the first one. So go like that, guys. Make sure to check out Nick's show too, the Bodkins show. Does great work. Head KK Makers UFC show. That's gonna be Sunday morning. But yeah, make sure you check that stuff out. But make sure you please like, subscribe. It does help out every little bit, especially making this kind of content. So the draft's loading now, guys. If you are looking for fantasy tools as well, check the description below. Make sure you just do the right referrals for it. So, and that's all in the description below, right next to the tool. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3 auto pickers. Yep, 3 auto pickers. That's okay. As soon as this loads up, guys, we'll switch back and get it rolling. Again, guys, if there's anything that you guys want to see on your side as well, please let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to do it. Maybe not this show here right now, but I'll be happy to pick in a different spot for you. Coming up on one of the shows here. I plan on doing this almost every night, so I'm going to do as much as I can before the weekend of the big, when we all draft, which is at the end of the month. So if you want to see it at a certain spot one day, make sure you drop in the comments and we'll try to get to it. If not, we'll get to it that next show. So please make sure you let me know what you want. If you want to see some challenges, if you want me to use a tool, you name it, most likely we'll do it. So Make sure you guys drop stuff in the comments for that. All right, we're entering about 35 seconds here, so we'll switch back. And we're making good time. Good time for starting at 10:15. Drafts are going a lot faster than yesterday. Yesterday we did, I think, 2 total, and it ended up being hour and 20, hour and 15. So we're making good time here with 3 drafts tonight. All right, guys. A reminder: we are picking pick 3 of a 12-man league. So Jonathan Taylor goes off the board. We are go receiver here. And we're going Cup. Thanks, Cup. So we're going back to Cup. Cup is our first. It all depends on what these first 2 do, right? Some people, I've seen Justin Jefferson and Cup go 1 and 2. I've seen Jonathan Taylor go. That's 2 and Justin Jefferson 1. I've seen Cup go 1. A whole bunch of different situations. Najee, Saquon, Joe Mixon. So Jamar and Stephon rounds out. That's 4 receivers again. Okay, in the first round. It's so interesting too because it's the last few, or some of these mocks I'm seeing like Taylor McCaffrey, but some mocks I'm seeing Taylor Henry. I've seen Taylor now Eckler. I've seen Taylor Cook. I've even seen guys like Joe Mixon and Najee go up in the first 3 spots. CD didn't go right after Devontae. CD has been going in that, what would that be, the 12, 11, 10 spot nonstop. So that should be interesting. T. Kels. Of course he goes. I wanted Kels here at the 2 and 1 spot, and you know what he was supposed to pick before, and we didn't even get to 3. If Kamara's there, though. Yeah, baby. I'm going Kamara. I don't think he gets suspended this year. So we'll go Kamara. Gives me a nice balanced feel. If I can get Javonte, or I don't want to go Zeke. Probably one of these 2 here, Tyreek or Javonte. See what he goes. Oh, Patrick Mahomes went first quarterback. That's a homer, guys. It's a homer. I'm a Chiefs fan, but that's a homer. Oh, Tyreek. So we'll go Javonte. Look at that, guys. We're not going. All 3 drafts tonight have not been 4 wide receivers in a row. We have gone balanced here. This is a lot different than the last 3 nights. AJ Brown, DJ Moore. See, I thought I could get DJ. I don't know if I'm able to see DJ Moore in the 4th, 5th anymore. It's the 3rd straight draft he's gone in the 3rd. Keenan went late this time. Or went early. Let's see here. If I can get ETN again. If I can get Gibson or ETN, I'd be okay. Or Waddle. James Conner went. Mike Williams this time in the fourth. Last time he's been, I think the last two he's been in the third. So he's going between the third and fourth round then. Montgomery's been a guy that's been in the second and third, but like I said, they change all the time depending on the draft. Jalen Waddle. Eli, Antonio Gibson, that's fair. Kyle Pitts is gone. Once again, the other tight end I wanted, it's gone. Ooh. ETN's gone too. So I think you go Dobbins here. Again, I'm playing PPR here, guys, so thinking about this. You know, we're gonna go Lamar if he's gonna be there. Going to be there. Lamar Jackson, quarterback. First time I've drafted him in the last 3 days. I'll take him in the fifth all day long. I can't believe I just went 3 running backs in a row on that part. Again, we've seen it in the last couple days. There's value in the middle and the towards the end of the draft of receivers and tight ends. There's value there. There's guys that shouldn't be there. Christian Kirk and stuff, Sky Moore, stuff like that. There's value there. Let's see here. Who's my favorite team so far? Nah. Maybe. GJ. Swift Cook. Brown. I don't know that. All right, so Team 5, guys, is probably my favorite team right now. Jefferson, Kelsey, Elliott, Pitts. Like he's got that combo for a nice touchdown flex here with Pitts and Kelsey. Obviously, he needs to build with wide receivers and running backs, but not too bad so far. Has these want to do it in the mic. All right, let's see here. Mon Ra's going to be there. I could go. I can't go Jalen. I just did. I say if Bateman's there, we try to pair him with Lamar. And then we go another wide receiver. Maybe that's going to be Mooney again. Or, yeah, Brian Mooney. Joe Burrow, Thielen, 6. Thielen's been going to the 8, like 7th, 8-ish. 6 is kind of early. It's been a weird draft. Hollywood Brown. Again, guys, if you haven't, please like and subscribe. Always helps the channel out, helps me out, especially giving you guys discounted content. Like and subscribe, please. Thank you. Amara, Sanders, Metcalf, I wanted to pair Bateman. I guess we'll go Mooney first. And then if Cooper's still there, I'll go Cooper. Man, I really wanted that Bateman pair. Not awful. Murray, Brady, back to back. Does he have anybody paired with him? No. 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 Jalen Hurts. 1. I ain't got nobody. I could get Duvernay late. So that's the thing. It's like when you guys prep for all this and stuff like that, so many different tools out there and rankings, you kind of go with your gut and trust them. So, I got a couple I'm going to be using for the first time this year. I'm excited for that, especially during my drafts. I'll have, we'll practice some of that here in the next couple weeks here of just practice using some of these tools, and they should be updated here, I think, this week, both of them. So, once they get updated, we'll print one off for sure, and then we'll practice on that and stuff like that. So just bounce around on some different picks. I'm not going to always just do what I need to do, and hopefully do what some of you guys need to do. Rodgers in the 8th. Finally, he gets picked before the 10th. Again, that's the guy I expect to go in the top 3 or 4 rounds. So I don't know. What's the earliest you guys would reach for defense? For me personally, I'll probably wait till 10 or 11. I could probably get something there, maybe later. I don't know if I'm doing it in the top 10 rounds, though. Godwin. Godwin winning the eighth. What we got here? 3. Not that one. 3 and 3. I could go more. Oh, Renfro. I'm probably gonna go Renfro. So that gives me 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can go one more, which will be Brandon. I mean, look at this. I just can't believe like some of this right here. Some of these right here. No way. I'm gonna go on you. I really believe that he's gonna take over this Debo role that Debo doesn't want. Ayuk's looking to get paid, so I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So we'll hit one more quarterback. We'll hit a couple tight ends, get another one more running back, one more quarterback, a couple tight ends, and that should round us off into the kicker defense at rounds. Look, Cousins is there still. Actually, I could Carr compare with Renfro. Cousins. I don't have anything. Or I could wait and just go Jameis, and that'll pair with Kamara. Let's see here. You know what? We're gonna go Carr, pair with Renfro. Need another running back. Nope, not taking the chance. Let's see what running backs we got. Dameon Pierce, I heard it's going to be pretty much the solid back out of Houston. At least as of right now. If Marlon Mack comes back to any kind of form, he can definitely take it over. But I think Dameon Pierce is going to be the guy. Lockett, Gage, 10, 11. All right, so that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 quarterbacks. We'll draft a couple tight ends. And pretty much do it for us. Again, guys, I'm doing this. I'm going to try this every night. Be somewhere between the 9 p.m. Central and 11 p.m. Central start. Go for a couple rounds usually, and we'll kind of go from there. This weekend, I'm hoping to do my first best ball draft. Never done a best ball draft. So that's going to be new on Underdog Fantasy Football. I think it's underdogfantasy.com, and use promo LTS, Larry Tom Sam. In there, make sure Let's Talk Sports gets some credit. So I believe you get matching deposit up to 100 or something like that for it. So that's what I got. So I don't know if that's standard or not, but excited for that to do. But like I said, I plan on trying to do this here for the next few weeks. Oh, my light died. It's all right. We're going towards the end. I forgot to plug her in. It's all right. Boom, boom, boom. I guess you can't really tell too much on there. We're going to go ahead and go Hunter Henry. And wait, who's my quarterback again? Lamar. Can't do that, so it don't matter. Who I got here? Oh, Irv Smith's still there. I could do that. Oh, I can go Hooper. Probably going to go Hooper, guys. So now we'll do the kicker's defense here. Hold on a second. Go back to draft results for you. Rojo went finally. Somebody picked Rojo in the last 2 drafts. Nobody really picked him, so he's finally gone. Devontae Parker went, Jameis, Matt Ryan, Daniel Jones again. For whatever reason, it's still up there. Probably because they're going to be passing the ball. DeAndre win the 12th, guys. Look, if you're not picking DeAndre by round 9, at least, you're missing out. That's a guy that could lead you to a nice playoff berth, if not win. Nick Folk, Robert Tunyon. Robert Tunyon went about time. Prater seems to be there every time. Prater does. Rashad White went this time too. That's a lot different. And we'll take Dallas. Cool, guys. Same thing. We're going to view some players, see who's all out there. We're going to view the standings, see where projections is, and we'll probably wrap her up. Jarvis Landry, lone 15th. All right, let's take a look at some players, guys, here, see who's all out there. Quarterback wise, still the usual, looks like. Nothing much has changed there. Wide receivers, Gallup still there. MVS is there. Watkins, Hardman, Duvernay. I could have got him probably at least two more rounds. Wilson, Chark Jr., Rondale Moore, Johan Dotson, KJ Hamler, Braxton Berrios, George Pickens, Alex Pierce. Alex Pierce, I heard, is really they're really putting pressure on Pierce to be ready and try to be in connection here. So that should be interesting. Cedric Wilson Jr., who's going to be the third on that Miami wide receiving core. KJ Osborne. David Bell was sneaking to that Cleveland one. Lots of value. Running back wise, McKissick here. Marlon Mack, you could justify too. Zamir White. I wouldn't go Zamir White. I don't know. I haven't heard much on these two sides of Kenyon Drake and Zamir White. Maybe I have to do a little bit more research there. Brian Robinson Jr. could also get involved there. Pacheco, I heard, is doing really well, taking first team reps as well. But I wouldn't get too high on him. Maybe a late, like after a 16th, 17th, 18th round, maybe. Sony Michel, Matt Breda could come into play. Am I seeing anybody else? No. Well, Rojo gone. Keyshawn Vaughn could come into play too. Even more now. Dearness Johnson, if Kareem Hunt's becomes a problem, there's that guy. Gaskin's gonna get cut. Yeah, I mean there's still value there. Mark Ingram and stuff like that. Tight end wise, guys, pretty much the same. Looks about him, guys. So, there's lots of value there. Let's look where our standings here. Hey, we did it again. We started with 2, we end with 2. I like it. Let's take a look at our team. Lamar Jackson, Cup, Mooney, Kamara, Javonte, Hunter Henry, J.K., Cooper, Renfro, Ayuk, Derek Carr, Pearson, Hooper. I like that lineup. I am okay if I get this kind of team in your Idaho League. Luis is the number 1. He has Lamb, Allen, Schuster, Mixon, Gibson. Not too bad so far. Gesicki, Hollywood Brown. It looks like Godwin, Edmonds, Claypool, Tony. And Winston. That's a heck of a bench right there. Heck of a bench. We'll look at Monkey Man real quick here. Herbert, Allen, Waddle, Barkley, Fournette, Goddard, Penny, Hunt, Pat, Michael Carter. Not too bad of a team. I like his starters, his bench. I think it's a little something to desire. So not too shabby. Well, guys, that's another night of fantasy draft. Thanks for joining me. Really do appreciate it. Tomorrow night, guys, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central, we're going to be starting our NFC North preview for the Sports Buffoons. Make sure you come out and join, comment in the section. We're going to also announce our live draft spot for that Yahoo League that we're in. Excited for that as well. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and Let's Talk Sports, and on the Sports Buffoon channel. Please do it vice versa if you're watching it. And then, catch me tomorrow night, guys. I might be able to get Mike involved here and do some mock drafts after our show. But I'm excited. I'm definitely going to do a mock draft tomorrow. Lots of practice to do. We'll probably practice at the spot that we announced for our Yahoo League. So excited for that. But yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, tune in tomorrow, and we'll have another night of mocks. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.